We'll get started first removing the feeder that we've got on there. Took a little bit of our sugar syrup, but not very much. Okay, so our graft frame is right here in the center, so we'll go ahead and we'll move this pollen patty out of our way. We'll start from this end and pull a couple of empty frames out. We've got to be very careful when we pull this frame out. The queens are, the larvae are very fragile at this point. They're floating in a pool of royal jelly at the top of the cup. You don't want to dislodge them from that. So you have to be extremely careful when you're moving them around this time in their development. Don't ever want to turn them sideways or upside down or anything like that. Keep them straight. Be very gentle with them. So, let's see what we've got here. There's a take. There's a take. There's a take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it doesn't look like there's any on the bottom row there. Hopefully I got all that in the camera shot there. All those ones with the bees draped off of are the ones that are take. You can see some of them, you can actually see the queen cells drawn out, like this one in particular right here. So that's a pretty good take. We did 20. We were hoping for about 10. Looks like we got 12. I don't know if you can see on this one right here, you can see all that royal jelly packed in there at the top. That's what you want to see on these grafts. That's how you know they're going to be good and fed, is when you still see that packed with royal jelly, because that's what's going to feed the queen larva as she's growing. So we're going to carefully put these back in here and let them go for another 4 days or so, and then check on them to make sure that we still got that many, and then start making our mating nukes up. Probably Friday this week. It's Sunday right now, so we'll probably make our mating nukes up Thursday and transfer them on Friday. Carefully put that back together. I put an empty frame, a blank foundation right next to the queen grafts right now that they're all drawn out and capped over. That way, if those nurse bees want to draw anything out, they don't put webbing between all those cells. They'll start drawing out that frame, hopefully, instead of webbing those cells together. Move our pollen patty back over top and put it back together. Okay, so you can see we had a pretty good take right there. I could see 12 that looked like they were capped over and being taken care of. We may lose 1 or 2 more in the next 4 or 5 days here, when the bees can sense whether the queen is going to be viable or not, and they may tear a cell or 2 down. We'll have to wait and see. There was a couple cells there that were kind of small, so they kind of concerned me a little bit, but we'll give it another 4 or 5 days. I said today's Sunday. We'll probably go back in Thursday and check to see how many we've got, so we can start making up our mating nukes on Thursday, and then we will transfer those queen cells over to the mating nukes on Friday. That should be day 13, because they're due to be born on the 30th of June. And we definitely don't want to have any born early and then go through and kill the rest of the queen cells in there. So we'll get them out about 3 days ahead of when they're supposed to be born, put them all in the mating nukes, and then hopefully have a good batch of queens for overwinter nukes and maybe a couple extras to sell. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments or questions you have below, and follow us for the next one.